Hello, 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 everyone. What is going on? James here, and welcome back to the Banterous Hour with me, James, Jimmy C, and the other geezer, GC, DW Boy 14. It's a me, a Mario! Mario time! So, let's get in. Damn, my Mario voice is probably one of my better impressions. That actually sounds a bit like the person I'm impersonating, I think.
Yeah.
It sounds a little bit like him, but when I'm doing bloody impressions of like Liam and you, it doesn't sound like the real you. Like me going, your Fiesta shit. I can't believe it. What a bunch of stupid idiots in Parliament. I've had enough of them. Nah! You don't actually sound like that.
No, I sound nothing like it.
Even though it's a funny, over-exaggerated impression, but it's like Liam going, Star Wars. I love a bit of Star Wars. Thank you. This is the gaming channel. And oh no, I can't. I nearly did a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan Kenobi joke then, but I said I wouldn't, so I'm not going to. This is the gaming channel, and I am flying to Camino for my nudist holiday with some long-necked people. Thank you. It's in Star Wars. Camino is. It's a real place in here. So it doesn't, although that, I think I went a bit too far with that impression. But the thing is, it doesn't actually sound like him. Well, Mario. Fiestama! Fuck you! You know, that does sound a bit like Mario.
Yeah, he does quite hate Fiesta, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a big fan of Georgia Maloney and her government. So
and George Floyd, he's a big fan of him as well.
What? Oh, Georgia Maloney. Yeah, I hope she likes Mario. Yeah, fingers crossed.
That's not what I said, but we'll go with it.
Well, what did you say? I thought you said George. I thought you were about Georgia Maloney.
I said I did say George, but
it's you twat again.
Why can't you be a fan of George Floyd, James?
I'm not saying Mario can't. I thought you were on about George was a fan of Mario.
No.
I don't know. I've got no idea what game. I'll forget it. Can we just start this? Bloody hell.
Woohoo!
Yahoo!
Woohoo!
That's pretty good. And that's all we got time for, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a good one. See you later. Bye. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's do the next episode. What the hell's going on?
What? I'm a bit lower.
Bravo! Bellissimo! I'm guessing this is Mario Kart 2. Damn, that's a pretty big road there. Big highway.
This direct is on the perfect direct. Wahoo! Wahoo! Let's play some Yoshi! Wahoo!
Oh, who's that? Yeah, who's that character?
Which one?
Oh, the lady in the red dress. That one.
No, not Rosina. Paulina from Mario Odyssey. She's the mayor.
Oh.
There's a fan is me back here, that's it.
Huh? Massive, man. Yeah. It's going to be a lot harder to get a first place now. I mean, we knew there'd be loads of players.
Just wait until they tell you about it. Right.
Oh, bloody hell. That, balancing on the metal with your wheels, that's pretty badass, like a skateboard.
Yeah.
Oh, on the walls? Bloody hell. The wire? Yeah, foam wire.
You could be Ben's mom. No, I'm joking.
What did you say?
Well, when the cow popped up, would it? You could play Ben's mom. No, joking.
Ben's never going to watch this anyway, so I suppose we could
Yeah.
technically say what we want. And I thought you were going to say someone else who is Ben.
Yeah,
Fortunately, you didn't go that far. Fortunately, you didn't.
I nearly did it, but I don't think his mom's a lot better. Let's go. It's a choice to go for. I mean,
Yeah, but you're talking about someone who's nearly 60, you madman.
but I know I am.
Oh, you can really go in a truck.
Yeah. I'm getting this from my
Princess
Switch.
Peach. Princess Peach looking peachy in the short shorts.
I'm getting this with my Switch too. This is the game I'm getting with it.
Mario Kart World, interesting name. So maybe there's some free roam, like world type. Maybe you're like driving around, like in the old Cars game, like you're driving around, and you you can drive to different areas, and it'll be like a bit of a story. That might be interesting.
Yeah, well, they'll tell you about it more in a bit.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Oh.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Oh.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Oh!
Yeah, baby.
There we go. That's pretty badass.
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
That is badass. Non-stop race, and they've done well to pull that off.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Oh, so we have got a
you
free
can
roam.
also
There we go.
freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Free roam multiplayer.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
This is pretty better.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
This might be a spoiler for a bit later, but they've got a new thing. If you're playing a game like this, and you don't have friends that have it, like you've got an old, not well, I wouldn't say old, but like the OLED version.
Mm-hmm.
Liam's got the normal version, like me, like the original. I can stream Mario Kart World to both of your Switches, and we can all play together without you buying the game.
Right? I can play with you on the game without buying it.
Yeah. What
As long as
it streams it, so for my console, it can stream to your console and Liam's console, and we can all play together. Just with me buying the game and you two having the game because of my console.
that's pretty badass. Then that's pretty cool.
And I'll show you a bit later how it works, but that will be fucking brilliant for
Because they did have
games
that.
stream.
They did have that on the PS4, to be honest with you, and it was pretty alright. But the game was lagging quite a bit, so I don't know how that's going to work. But hopefully they've sorted it out somehow.
But as long as our consoles can like be near each other when we first connect them up. So you have to bring yours here
Yeah.
to me. Liam would have to do the same, and then you can. I can rent your games like literally. If you wanted to have a go at, I don't know, Metroid Prime 4, I could rent that for you for 2 weeks, and you could play it without having the actual cartridge. But we'll get into that in more of the direct because I'll explain it a bit more.
Yeah, fair enough.
And even take photos together at different locations. A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct, so be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Yes, they've got another direct tonight.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Yeah, here we go. This is massive.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
That was me.
That was you.
I think.
So quick. Oh no! Wait, no.
Nick's I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Callum's Corner's going to struggle with this then.
Okay.
What you said?
While using the
Callum's Corner's going to struggle with this, isn't he?
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know how mad his mean monkey friends are.
Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Impressive.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And
hold
you
on.
can use this feature.
Sorry, I thought from that angle. Maybe I've been watching too much Brett Cooper, but I honestly thought for a split second that was Brett Cooper. I thought how she ended up in a Nintendo advert.
Nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Hey.
Good job.
Here we go. This is
There
cool.
we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, oh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I
Alright.
got it.
Oh, no, coming at you.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star.
That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Oh, yeah, you need to do those flower things.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I think you need to turn your mic up a bit.
or expand a
I've turned it up quite loud, to be honest with you, mate. If I turn it up too much, it will just start sounding like.
Oh, you sound fine now. It's just
Oh, when the video.
sound of the direct. That's it.
Okay, I'll pause it when I want to talk then.
Yeah, that's fine.
another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where
What I'll say is though, right there, it does look a little bit laggy. To be honest with you, it does look a little bit like.
That's only part that looks a bit laggy.
To your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the
That
wall.
could just be a camera.
have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Hey guys, we're together.
Oh, they're all having a laugh together. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Oh, that's nice. You can actually get a mad selfie going there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
So it's nice how they're kind of making like a party chat. It looks like so they're trying to be like
Yeah.
from PlayStation, which I know in the past I've said it's good that the Switch doesn't have these options, but like at the same time they might just want to up the game a bit, you know, which makes
Yes,
sense.
yeah.
from a money aspect.
Definitely with this.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Well, they've got to make it stand out. They can't just. I'm not saying that OLED's back. The is bad. The OLED's the one I've got, but like they've got to sort of up the ante in this. They can't just make another Switch. You know what I'm saying? They have
Oh
to
yeah, of
make it
course.
stand out, don't they?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
what's
then
up?
there's the camera. Brilliant.
Yo, yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
This is crazy. All these different like faces talking and all this camera stuff. I wonder if it will actually work this well. Like if the Switch 2 will actually come with all this useful technology, like to make like a good looking camera to make you look good and professional. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
it'd be cool if you could actually just stream purely from your Switch. That would be interesting. Like and just put it on your Twitch or whatever. Link your Twitch up.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
That'd be nice for like people who don't want to have to go through the effort of buying a laptop, downloading OBS, putting all your settings correctly, getting a capture card potentially, getting a microphone. Instead, it can all just be in the Switch, so that could like draw like.
Yeah, I'll do that quite a bit if it has that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
No,
Yeah,
wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left.
I'll let you fix it.
more this way.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. all together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat,
I'd say you've
our
got
goal was for you to
Spanish
enjoy.
titles on.
How do I turn subtitles off?
You press the CC button.
Where's that? Is it this one?
Press the settings. Be a change. And then, oh, weird.
Look, yeah, they're off.
That's, I don't know why it's doing that then. That's fine.
I'll just click it again.
Playing online with others more closely, including family and
maybe I
friends.
just need you to click it
Almost
again.
as if you're all playing
maybe,
together
yeah.
in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo
Oh
Switch
man,
2
that is
camera,
badass. That looks solid, man. That looks like the
I,
little pixel.
I really like it.
which will be available
It's
on
going to
the
be
same
about 50
day
quid.
as
Oh, so you have to buy it as an extra.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't come with it now. Well, $50, so about 30, 35 here.
I think it's kind of worth it. The
I
problem
would
is,
say it's worth it.
the problem is with Switch 2, though. I was going to say the games are going to be like 74 quid, mate. So I don't get where people are going to find the money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there'll be that much.
But, bro, there's loads of stuff going around saying it'll be 74 quid. All the new games.
Yeah, but that's just that's based on other countries.
Oh, okay.
That's
no,
the other countries' prices that they've just made transferred over, and they're guessing with the 75.
No, what I'm saying is, like in America, it's going to cost $90. The Switch games are.
That was fake. That was fake.
Was it fake?
Yeah, they're going to be about $70 to $80.
So it will be
So-
50 to 60 quid. Okay, that's
So it'll be around the same price as what they are now. Yeah,
that
See,
is
like-
more affordable. How do you know that's fake though? Where?
because beat 'em up's a massive Nintendo YouTuber basically showed you that it was fake.
Yeah, but doesn't he just kiss Nintendo's arse no matter what though?
No, he
Are
doesn't.
you
At
sure,
all.
George? Are you sure? Because I've heard.
I'm
I'm not
telling
gonna say
you.
who's told me. I'm not going to say who's told me, but some reliable people have told me that all he does is bloody kiss Nintendo's arse, and like he's got a bunch of kid fans.
No,
To be honest, when I saw his videos, I
he's
didn't
one of
click
the
on any.
most critical people of Nintendo.
To be honest, when I clicked on his channel, I couldn't be bothered to watch the videos. However, he looks like some bloke who puts a lot of effort in. I mean, if you look at all of his bloody videos, I mean, four videos
He does.
in the last 7 days,
That's just
15
on his
minutes.
main channel. He's got a
15 minutes.
Nintendo podcast, and
Yeah.
then he's got a second channel that's talking about like Xbox and PlayStation and stream and all them.
And he's honestly been critical.
He has been critical. He's been critical of some bits with this.
I'll have to try and watch him a bit, to be honest, but down the line, a lot of good videos here, to be fair, it looks like.
He's really good.
He seems a little bit like he's got a Scott the Was work ethic.
If you watch him do his Pokemon one, he really goes it on Game Freak and Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
a Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat,
I would usually disagree because on PlayStation and Xbox, you can still join parties without the online.
Mm.
However, Nintendo Online is but it's 18 quid for a year.
Yeah.
So Xbox and PlayStations are 60 quid a year.
Because you get so many features with it, you get like the Game Boy stuff, you get the advanced stuff, you get the Sega Genesis stuff.
Yeah.
All of that with the online as well. We'll get another one later as well.
Mm-hmm.
it will be available with
you get all that
without a membership
Plus
for a
the Game
limited
Chat.
time.
and it's free until March
Oh,
next
it's some open
year.
access. Oh, that's pretty good going.
We
Yeah,
hope you'll
That gives you an incentive to get the Switch 2 straight away. I personally won't be getting it straight away. 'cause I just-
I'm getting mine at Christmas.
yeah.
I'll tell you now because they haven't put it on this direct. £400. If you get the new Mario Kart with it, it's 430 quid.
The thing is, I'd rather wait a few years, like I did, like I done with the original Switch. I'm not really.
No, I'm not just telling you that that's how much it is, and I
Yeah.
thought that was quite good.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Because my Switch was about 220. No, sorry, about 320.
Mhm.
So 80 quid more, and then you put the new Mario on top for 30 quid. I think that's quite good.
Yeah, I'll probably wait 2 or 3 years before I get it. But however, it'll be. I can play it at your house. It's like the PS5. I played that a lot at your house. That's been a good laugh.
And plus, as I said, we can stream the new Switch games onto your consoles.
Yeah, me and Liam can bring our Switches around and we can just stream them.
Yeah.
That'd be a sick photo to get, actually, if you put all our Switches on the floor. The Switch original, the Switch OLED, and the Switch 2. That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
You're not going to get many of those.
Actually, no. Liam's got an original Switch, hasn't he?
That's what I'm saying. The Switch original.
We can have the original Switch. We can have the limited edition Switch, which is my one.
Oh shit!
And then we can have the OLED, and then the Switch 2.
That's like Evolution, the WWE faction altogether. That's badass.
Yeah.
That's sick. That'll be a badass photo. That will.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I am glad. Like, I guess it's a bit weird saying this publicly on a podcast, but I'm thankful that you have let me, play the PS5 and play the Switch before I had a Switch of my own. So I'm very thankful for that. It's nice that I've been able to play the PS5 and form.
What's the fun in having them if you don't share the fun with people?
Yeah, it would have been a bit cringy, to be fair, if you bloody said, no, going on the PS5, it's mine! Yeah, that would have been a bit cringy.
Yes.
But no, I am thankful. My point is I am thankful. But to be fair, and you do have some kick-ass games. Well, the bloody... One of my mates, the robot, I don't mean to poo-poo him, but I went round his house ages ago when he had his PS3, probably in 2022, and the only games he had on there was FIFA 09 and the original Metal Gear Solid game.
No, bloody hell, is that it?
Yeah, that's all he had, yeah. That's all.
He's a knob sometimes, isn't he? I have to say.
But why would you only have those games when you got a PS3?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like, you'd think you'd take advantage of some of the exclusives, like Little Big... Have some fun, like Little Big Planet on there, or...
I've got a little big Planet on my PS3. I've got Minecraft on there as well. So I've got Minecraft on the 360, on the PS3, not PS4, PS5, Xbox One.
I mean, you got
Switch.
the God of War Ascension, Journey, Heavy Rain, Gran Turismo. Well, there's
I
loads
just downloaded the newest God of War for the PS5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it would be cooler next time me and Liam come round yours to have a go on the PS5 again. If you get it down, that'd be pretty badass.
Oh yeah, I don't know when you're next coming round, but yeah, we'll get it down.
Yeah, that'd be sound.
But
what was I going to say?
Hang on, let me just check the dates.
I wanted to try and do the breakfast challenge, Beano. Don't say where it is because I don't want to dox us, but I want to try and do the breakfast challenge, Beano, on probably like the 17th of April, your breakfast challenge, and then maybe like the week after that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I think I'd let you know what days I can do. But,
Are you free? I'm gonna have to. I'm saying Monday with a grain of salt. But I can't think it. Oh, hang on a second.
GC, I'm working next Monday anyway, mate. I'm back at work.
That's fine. So next Monday I can't do anyway.
I'll send you the
But I can do
days, mate.
Tuesday. I can do Wednesday, but I have got a call for 40 minutes.
No,
But you guys can play the game during that, and I can do Thursday.
but I'll let you know the days. Just it's best not to think about it now. I'll try and let you know the days, mate.
You'll try it
But
out.
I'll have to do next week.
Additionally, Game Chat supports
Yeah, I'll
the
send you
Nintendo
the
Switch
days that I
parental
can do.
controls
Yeah.
app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Badass.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple
Ooh,
systems
yeah.
using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse games.
Oh, so it might not work for Mario Kart 2, mightn't it?
On worldwide classics on Nintendo Switch. Game
I
Share support
don't
is
know.
also planned for
It
select
probably
games
will.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch
Hopefully, yeah.
It's just
2, so we hope you'll look
they'll
forward to it.
probably say that in the Mario Kart World Direct next week.
Up next,
Fingers crossed, yeah.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
Mate, this is making me want to move to Japan, man.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in
And that's
screen.
a
Here's
big
how that
in.
compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yes, 1080p.
That's very good.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and
If the
supports
console's going to
HDR,
make it hard,
providing
this
more
console
contrast
will
between
make it
light and
hard.
dark areas
If
of
you're
the
a big guy,
images.
technology nerd.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controller
Oh, that'll be satisfying to connect.
Yeah.
firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
I'm happy about this.
The SL
Yeah.
and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2
That'll be
held
great,
horizontally.
See, we found it hard to find them buttons in the past when playing
The
Mario.
left and right sticks are now
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
larger.
Hopefully no stick drift either.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
I think that's brilliant.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are
What do you
clearer
think of that?
and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Oh, which bit? Sorry.
Controller
mouse is-
can be used
Yeah, that's. I'm interested as to how they're going to how it will look, because you know how PC games are when it feels like it's hard to explain, but I might try and do it with my camera. You know, with a mouse when you're going like, you know, like when I'm playing, like when I'm streaming Oblivion or whatever, or any other piece or any
Yeah.
other game where you can remove things really quick. I'm interested to see how that might look on a Nintendo game. That might look a bit odd, but then again, loads of other games have been ported, so it should be fine. Loads of other old games, you think, oh, this might look odd, but it looks fine when it's been ported to PC, so it should be okay.
as a mouse to
Yeah.
play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Impressive.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Oh.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
I will say, with this
Nintendo
port
Switch
on the
2
top,
comes
you can use any camera.
Okay.
So you don't have to buy a Nintendo one. If you got a camera that will fit, it will work.
Fair enough.
And look at all this storage.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch,
Damn.
for storing your game downloads,
I know.
save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo
4K.
Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Very good, very good, very good.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as
That's
well
what I'm
as
talking about.
compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Very good that they're still supporting the physical games, and very
Yes.
good. You can get the old games going to be backwards compatible.
Yeah, I really like that.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing
Hold on.
and
Hold on.
system from the ground up and packed in.
There we go. See, mouse controls only available in compatible games. So there you go. So some of the games it might not be able to do all the, zooming around.
Lots
Yeah,
of
but
new gameplay
that's not
features.
surprising.
And
Yeah.
to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're
Imagine if they just cook everyone and just say, "Oh yeah, we've we ported Portal and Portal 2 for 50 quid each, and they're the only games that are compatible." See ya.
currently developing this game.
I think
Mr. Kawamoto.
what's it called? The new Metroid we use the mouse quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, my current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to
cool.
Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
I found this bit good until the end.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers
No, it's just telling you what you need to know.
attached to the system with
Yes.
magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Why is it paid?
Make it free, you tight ass.
Yeah,
I thought this would just be a
that's
nice
the only thing.
that every Switch 2 gets, and then you go on, it gives you the tour and all this nice jazz. But instead, you got to pay to be shown the basics. What a bunch of misers.
Yeah,
That's very
that's
lame.
what everyone found really confusing and stupid.
Yeah, imagine if they made like the Astrobot game, you had to pay for it, all the PS5, all the PlayStation memorabilia. You'd be like, forget that then. I'm not playing that. You know.
Who's gonna pay just them bits of the console that you got in your hand?
Exactly. Ridiculous, cheeky misers.
Please check it out if you're interested.
I was gonna say it would only be like 10
I'd
quid.
like to share
Yeah, but still.
some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's
I'm
now
happy about
red,
that.
and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage.
Hey.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please
No,
note,
she got a load of memory anyway. Like most Nintendo fans aren't going to be playing more than like bloody. Well, how much does it say? Like you can get 20 games in there or 25?
Yeah,
probably
around that.
So you're not really gonna, but you might as well if you really want it, you know.
their regular micro SD
I've got
cards
about
used for Nintendo Switch
10
will
to
not
15 games
have
on my Switch.
Oh, so
But
you
after,
is that
but after,
external?
like, that's with an extra SD card, that is.
Oh yeah, fair enough. This will fit.
But the thing
Additionally,
is,
to transfer data
I have
from
to
Switch to
download
Switch 2,
and re-download them if I'm playing different games. So having this, I'll have to do that.
you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Hey,
It has a seat
I'm
which
glad
launches
I
in
nearly
tap, and
bought
on the
one
back, there are new
a few months
GL and
back.
GR buttons, which
I'm
you
so
can
glad
use to
I
assign
didn't.
existing button controls.
Yeah, fair play.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play three
Gives me
types of
6
games.
months to get £400 with it.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands
you
on the
wanted
base
me to
game
buy the
and
last
adds
Mario
new
Party?
features, including
No, I don't have a mystic. I don't have a mystic. I nearly said a mystic ball. Then I don't have a bloody mystic globe. Do I? I don't have a globe. I'm not mystic. Back, am I?
Well, I know. But what I'm saying is I'm going to wait on some of these things because now I'll get the even better versions.
I mean, it's about for me. It's about living in the moment. But like, it depends what you want to spend your money on. I said it would be nice if you got it, but Liam always bought Mario Party, didn't he? So it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
mouse
He always brought it to your house.
controls,
Yeah, but this will be like a great
audio
thing to have.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real
So that
time.
one camera can
Your friends can
Yeah,
take
like, you're not going to be having people as jolly as her or these 3 people. You're going to be like having a lot of roar and pissed off.
Yeah, no, it's right, Joe. What I'm wondering about. But one thing on that camera, I've just realised, you have it set up in the living room and it will detect all 3 faces.
Yeah, but imagine if like bloody Callum's Corner has like people bloody mooning the camera in.
It's got the cocks off, you're not snapping around. Like, look at me, Callum, doing the helicopter.
This is going to be a calamity for Callum.
Online.
Hey, Miss Liam here.
Oh, well, did Liam join?
Up next,
He's
it's
in the
Bowser
comments.
Live, a mode where the
Oh,
livelier
sorry,
team wins.
because I did put the
Bowser
link in the group chat. But yeah, Liam's here. Hello there. Hello, Liam. Thank you very much for joining. How are you, sir?
will bring you on stage too.
Did you watch the direct, or is this your first time seeing
Ride
it
in
as
our
well?
C-car with
I don't mean to answer Liam's question for him, but he said he's doing a reaction video to it, so I'm looking forward to him reacting to the entirety of this. This will be definitely interesting.
That'd be good.
Not too bad, thanks. That's good. That's good, bro.
I didn't mind one because I was out
with your voice.
and I got
And
they
and other mini games using full body movement and sound.
I had to rush back. I was like 15 minutes
Take a
later.
ride on the
So,
mouse-controlled carnival
I watched
coaster.
it live.
With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse
Let's
controls to shoot down
go.
enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin.
Obviously, they're not going to get their motion controls as good as the PS5s, but like the feeling and the vibrations and the environment.
Well, you never know.
But look, they're doing something like what Astrobot did, where you use the control these and then you're grabbing on.
Yeah, that's
control.
2 people. That is that mini game.
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Fair enough. Wasn't able to watch
Enjoy
it
the
live.
thrill of these
Oh, right,
intuitive mini games.
Liam put fair enough. Then wasn't able to watch it live, so I had to watch it last night. Fair enough.
How
What were your
quickly
thoughts?
can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition
I
plus
like
Jamboree
these
TV
though.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
You can, if you got the original game.
Please look for
Like with some of these, like the Legend of Zelda games, you can buy an upgrade pack and you can pay them up on your new Switch, which is really good. But are you for the yeah, I did too. I have to say,
To a new Mario Party experience,
I was
where you can see each other's
I'm the only
reactions
one
while
out
playing.
who watched it
Let's
live.
continue presenting some more
So,
Nintendo Switch 2 edition
I
games.
was really liked.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get
It'll be interesting to see what Halo's like on here and cross-playing Halo
Yeah.
with UGC and playing the campaigns with you, hopefully, as it's co-op.
Definitely, yeah.
I thought it was pretty great overall. A bit annoying that you have to buy the upgrade, that yeah. But, yeah, playing the Halo games would be kick-ass because obviously I originally played I've played the Halo campaigns with so many people. Obviously, not many first-time players, but back in the day, I played Halo Reach a lot with my dad, and I played Halo 1 and 2 with him as well on the MCC. I played Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach with Liam. So it'd be nice to play a lot of Halos with UGC, definitely, and see what you think of the story and the characters in the universe. I do think it definitely is an underrated universe, and I think you might like it and find it interesting.
I think, well, I was just going to say, I don't mind the paid upgrade. If it's like 20 quid, I wouldn't mind that. Because you can play it on your new system. It's not with like more.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart
upgrades with like the 4K and things like
it's
that.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Yeah, I get what you mean when you already have the game, but you are getting extra content with it. Like with the Mario Jamboree, you get extra game modes and things like that. With this, you get the app map where it helps you find different bits and pieces. And plus, you get like the quality upgrades as well. I was watching the entire fucking time.
I just loved how you were still talking while I was doing. And yes, it's amazing paying Nintendo more money when you've already got the game. Please take my wallet, take my food, take my house, take me MG, take me collectibles, take it up!
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I like that paragliding bit. That was pretty cool.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's caused...
Joke's on you, it's your tax money, James.
...and some mysterious changes.
That's why I want off this silly daft island.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Yes, he has to take the New Zealand as taxpayers' money instead.
How dare you? I would not be taking the New Zealand taxpayers. You can't do that anyway.
You'd be a fucking immigrant there.
No, he's completely twisted the situation, as he always does. As you were.
Really?
Because I could just see a little head in the studio, like at the bottom, going, "Really? No, just because, George, just because you're an immigrant doesn't mean you're instantly going to get benefits, because most countries, George, George's going mad. What the hell was that? It's like you were just going. No. So it doesn't mean you're instantly going to get money, because a lot of countries don't offer benefits to foreigners or anyone in general. They offer very little benefits. And in New Zealand, you can't go on welfare if you're immigrant. Even the welfare there isn't really that high anyway, so you wouldn't be able to go on PIP even if you were there, even if you were an assistant, a citizen. George, you're laughing, but you wouldn't be able to do it, George. George, New Zealand doesn't have PIP. How are you going to rig the system there like you have here, you delinquents?
Obviously, if you go there and come back, you get a free fucking house.
Oh yeah. I'm like the UK will just give anyone everything that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who genuinely need it, the governments will be like, "Nah, screw you." But then the jokers who just want to rip everyone off. I'm not saying everyone's like this, but it feels like a lot of people who could work but they choose not to. Then yeah, they've been able to get benefits for years, you know, and it's just a bit of a shame, really. I've seen a lot of people who genuinely need it, but I have seen a lot of jokers who are ripping off the system and laughing and joking about it. But no, I will, unless I have to go on welfare, which I wouldn't be allowed to in New Zealand anyway. I will not go on any welfare unless I have to, and I genuinely need the money. Thank you. And he's laughing again. George. You really think I'd suddenly just go on a lazy streak? I've been working since 2019, mate. I've been working my bollocks off.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I?
Okay.
Why would you really think that I'm going to cave in and just try and go on the dole and go man on the dole here?
Yes.
How long? Okay, you've put some predictions out there for certain people that we know. You know, what's your prediction for, like, their situations? But what do you think? When do you think I'll be going on the dole? Then what's your Mystic GC prediction?
Probably after your new wife realizes you tricked her for a green card.
Brilliant. I can't get benefits there anyway. You morons. Oh wait, but if I'm a citizen, I'll be able to. Oh yeah.
Got you there. Got you fucking there.
Yeah, you got me. Fair play. Hopefully that doesn't happen. No, hopefully I don't end up going on the dole. By the grace of God and God's mercy and giving me strength, hopefully I don't end up on the dole in New Zealand.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have
And
both a Nintendo Switch
and the Dole God.
The Dole card.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
And the Dole God.
Oh, the Dole. George, that's a bit disrespectful, mate. I thought you meant to be a Christian.
I am. Not me, I'm Muslim. We can make fun of our religion sometimes.
Oh no, I know, but there's only one God and there's no Dole gods.
I know.
Oh, okay. No, okay, fair enough. It's just a joke. You seemed a bit serious.
No, of course it's a joke.
If you're only having a bit of banter, hopefully the Almighty's all right with it. I don't like risking saying jokes, but obviously if someone's just joking, if it's a joke, like God gave us a sense.
What he seems fine with a lot of other stuff. That's how it happens. I think he won't mind a joke or two.
To be honest, he gave us a sense of humour, so you'd imagine he'd have. Mind you, everyone's sense of humour is different.
That's nothing funny. He probably looks at Africa and thinks it's pretty hilarious.
No. He probably
look at the Ethiopians.
Frick's sake. He probably thinks that George's humour. He said, where did he get that from? How did George go from random XD 2012 humour to then in 2017 just going off the rails ever since? He had one moment really going off the rails, then he pulled it back, but then in 2021, it's been constant edginess.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will
Liam, what game are you most hyped for then if you're still watching?
not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
There we go, we got these.
It's special needs the game.
No, I was about to say the Special Olympics, but it's the Paralympics in this. But obviously, it's because we watched that bloody South Park episode when I came around your house, watched that bloody Special Olympics episode with Cartman.
I was going to say to Liam, I'll probably say Metro Prime 4 and the new Pokemon.
And he's still in play. Yeah, fair play, fair play. I guess for me, it's the most boring basic answer, but Mario Kart 2, amazing. Sorry, not Mario Kart 2. Mario
Did you
Kart.
say Mario Kart 2 for some reason?
Sorry, Mario Kart World, amazing.
Yeah. Because it's before this Special Olympics Nintendo edition.
That'd be pretty wild if they called it that. That'd be quite wild if they called it that.
Yeah. Nintendo new game. Crippled. Imagine if you just go back and just go one go.
Oh!
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
I did say in my reaction that reminded me of Rocket League quite a bit. It's like a really slow-paced one.
I have lost.
Yeah, way slow version, a bit like a fun version of like the Wii Sport thing that they put on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Observe the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Oh, and look what it is.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace.
I can't believe they've actually put this out on Switch. This shows that this Switch is not to be fucked with, I have to say.
I have no doubt you will become Elden.
Fucking Elden Ring, of all things.
May you take the throne.
Elden Ring on the Switch.
Yeah.
That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録したイヤーズ1、2ファイターズエディションの2バージョンと、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
They're still quite good.
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Oh, sorry. Just need to get up Liam's comments quickly. How did I forget Mario World? Maybe that instead then. Oh, fair play. James wants Dizzo dating sim. It does, to be fair. Looks like it could be fun. Never played Hades game, but they look appealing to me. So what's this? What's on, guys?
What's going on,
guys?
This is
here. And this is an update on Nintendo Switch 2, but I have special needs. So what's going on, guys? It's me, Tom here, and this is an update on the Nintendo Switch 2, but I have special needs.
I might put that clip out and look if you gave me permission for TM on Callum's stream.
Yeah, you can chuck that clip in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly, so, yeah.
Children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph.
That game's gonna sing.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
I'm gonna bet you with this game.
On the day,
I haven't seen a lot about it. That'll be gay by the end.
At EA Sports, we're bringing
maybe they do that, yeah.
fans together across
that's
the
where
world,
all these
on
games
the pitch
head.
and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche
Yes,
Software.
boss. It's in the game.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Check
With
out
enhanced
Alan
graphics and seamless
Simulator.
world
Yay.
transitions. You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
You're gonna like this one.
That was pretty cool. A bit of SB in there.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Christian Elberdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best
It's
assassin
a
in
Callum
the trade,
Adams
Agent
simulator.
47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus,
that's cool.
We are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is going to be brilliant. This is like a day one buy for me. There we go.
007.
Yeah, baby.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo
Oh
Switch 2,
yeah.
so stay tuned.
I hope it's a new game.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Now this looks like it's just up your street, mate.
No, this one's not. This is not Final Fantasy.
Bravely
That's very
Default
chibi.
remastered in high definition.
I don't know what
Bravely
points
Default
into.
commands that help you control the flow of turn-based
Or turn-based, whatever you call it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with up.
Oh yeah, Liam, if you're still watching with your video reacting to this, are you reacting to like the whole video, or are you just like getting chunks of like what you find the most interesting to react to?
Graded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Zelda can get smashed.
the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So they did a prequel to the first Legend of Zelda on Switch. And this is a prequel to the second Legend of Zelda on Switch.
Mm-hmm. I'm only going to include the things I'm interested in that I'll give more of a reaction to. That's fair enough, Liam.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
I didn't play the first one, but this one looks quite good.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online
Yes.
Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend...
I'll be back in a second. For God's sake, don't unmute me.
Don't unmute.
Do not unmute me. For God's sake.
I won't click anything, I promise I won't click anything. I don't know if George is being sick or something. I don't think, no, but even if I try and unmute him, it just says this person's chose to mute themselves, so it's all right, mate. I would really like if they bought some old GBA games like SpongeBob BFBB. That would be a great opportunity to re-release that on there. I know, because that was on the GameCube. Oh, I put BFN in. BFBB.
Okay.
On the GameCube. The movie game
I was being sick.
of Zelda.
What were you doing?
I was taking a piss.
Oh, fair.
I didn't want to
looks
go
like
on
a
mute
cartoon
there.
come to life through cell shading.
Piss dripping.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
I mean, I guess we know why they've been waiting so long to like re-release stuff or not have it on PC, because they were waiting for this opportune moment to do it.
Yeah.
On the Switch 2.
People were saying we would have paid money for these two Zelda on GameCube, but they've literally just given them for free.
Yeah.
Transcending history and the
Same
world.
with the Pokemon games that are on there as well.
Eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Pokemon XD, Super Mario Strikers, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
I know they're putting Switch ones on there, but I mean, not Switch. I know they're putting Nintendo games on there, but I would like them to put some of the ports, like the SpongeBob games. That'd be pretty nice.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classic.
Eventually, but obviously they've got to prioritize the Nintendo games, as that's what the Nintendo fans would like. Well, what they're most probably going to like and buy the most.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming.
What games would you like to see on there, Liam?
To Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
That's
The
good.
Nintendo GameCube controller,
That's gonna
exclusively
be hard
available
to
for
find. That's gonna
Nintendo
sell
Switch
out straight
Online
away.
members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo
So
Switch.
64, Super Nintendo,
Okay,
Game Boy,
let's see some more games from our shown here.
NES.
I mean, that will definitely be. These two will be. Sorry, the GameCube and this will be very interesting.
Yeah, well, there's audio on there.
Oh, can you get Mario 64 on there then on the Switch?
Yeah. Well, I've got it as passes like
Without
that.
the trilogy
That
thing.
free Mario pack, but I've got the expansion. I've got Super Nintendo on there. I've got the Game Boy or the NES
No,
ones. I've got.
But without that Mario trilogy, can you get the Mario 64 with this pack?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
Let's see what Liam said. I'm only. Oh wait, he's already said that. Oh, the thing Obi-Wan's dating simulator. Oh dear.
Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
What on earth is going on?
Delta Moon. That's the not the animation. The art is quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on
First
Nintendo
Xbox
Switch
game
2.
on there.
Borderlands is back.
Fair play. I'm surprised that a new Borderlands is going straight onto the Switch. I don't know. It must not be like a next level, big, powerful game.
Xbox is done for.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire
I'm the
and
ninja
guide your
in
people
Val. You
throughout
can
the ages of history.
listen to me.
With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as
I,
Switch
James,
2.
will not be playing this game.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience
There's
mouse
too much
controls on Switch 2
multicultural
by purchasing
in
the
it,
game.
so I don't like it. I am James.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Liam said he's looking forward to. Oh, whoops! He's not looking forward to this one, obviously. That's not a real game. At least I hope it's not. Maybe the Metro Prime games. Sorry, not which games he wants to see on the GameCube port. Nintendo Classics, Mario Party games, Mario Tennis. Yeah, I didn't think you picked Mario Tennis, but not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Yeah, I didn't think something like Mario Tennis or Mario Golf or Mario Football. Obviously, I don't know if golf and football are Mario games, but
Mario Strikers went down really bad, apparently.
yeah, but I didn't think that would appeal to you. But fair play, Liam. I know you watch a bit of the tennis, don't you? Like, you're a big fan of your best mate Andy Murray. No, but I know you said you watch a bit of the tennis, don't you?
This Star Speaker are quite good, by the way.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描く3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
I think it will be more powerful than the Steam Deck because apparently the Steam Deck finds
no. Because I saw this in a Discord. I swear they said like why they're charging so much for something that isn't as powerful as a Series X.
I think it's funny. The Series X has nothing on it anyway.
Yeah, it's short.
The Series X is literally a fridge that can't even be a fridge. But the Steam Deck can't even play Cyberpunk. So if this looks as good as what it does on our Xbox and PS5 or PS4,
it says it
then that will be good. What?
People say online it isn't. I guess we'll just have to see. Power doesn't matter anyway, does it?
How do they know?
I don't know. How do you know? I don't know. Switch 2. I was wondering whether it would be more powerful than the Steam Deck, as I have feeling it might be. Maybe. Difficult one.
See, I think it will, because if it can work on the Switch and can't work on the Steam Deck. The impact looks quite good. So does Cosmic Invasion. I don't know what was about putting that on there.
What a waste of time. Why didn't they just get an older Star Wars game and put it on there? Bloody ridiculous.
Well, stupid.
Hey, old arcade looking game. I'm guessing it's an old arcade game.
That's new. That's not being released. A lot of people didn't know that was a thing.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
This looks okay. Not my sort of thing.
Is this Resident Evil, like 9 or something?
No. It's a brand new game.
Okay. It's gonna move. He's gonna move, and everyone's gonna go. Ooh.
I give you
Oh.
my blood.
Oh, wait, he'll move in a second then, because she's giving him blood.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
I thought it could have been Resident Evil, but as soon as you saw the art style, it didn't look right. I think this could be a major start for an IP for Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah. I get what you mean with the guy in the chair.
Yeah, because it looks like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. Or when he was sitting in the chair, it looked a bit like him.
And he did die in the last one, didn't he?
He did. Leon? No, that was Ethan. That was Ethan who died in the
Oh,
last
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Leon hasn't been in it since Resident Evil 6.
Yeah. Oh, 7 is even 18 is coming out.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Banterous.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like my type of game, but
no, same here.
It looks like that might appeal to some people, and it looks quite out there and interesting, I guess, in that aspect.
The people who play like Elden Ring game, what's
What
it?
you just saw.
Was it like really, really hard? Is it Blood something?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, that's it.
Was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
I don't mind the price actually. I think if you buy the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World for 430, I think that's quite good.
400. They've upgraded it a lot and made it a lot better. But if all the new games end up costing bloody 74 quid.
No, they'll be the same, around 50, 60 quid.
No, I know you were saying that earlier, GC, but if they end up being that much, then I think it won't be good value for money. But if they end up being 50, 60 quid, then it's just like everything else, isn't it? So
they probably know that people wouldn't buy it for like 20 quid more.
No, they would, George, they would. I saw your private message about the segments. We'll skip generally knowledgeable for another time because Liam likes that one, so we'll do that. I don't know when we do like the die hard one, but I will do a yes, no for the laughs.
No, then that's fine.
And maybe a this or an MG. But a special twist to this one. Okay, so
it's gonna be right for your fuckers have said that.
What? Rover?
Is it being like a rover being the twist?
Oh no, it wouldn't be that. No, this is going to be something funnier.
Of course it is. It'd be funny if maybe just just hit the floor then. Kirby Air Rider. 20 years later.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Here we go.
Mate, Donkey Kong, is it, or Diddy Kong?
I know you might want it to be Diddy, but it is Donkey Kong.
I really like all this underground bloody punching, and that's pretty cool, and grabbing rocks.
Yeah. It's basically Donkey Kong's version of Mario Odyssey, really. Yeah, I've never had a DK game either.
Yeah. I think I played one on the Wii years ago, but I'm not sure. It was a multiplayer one, not where you can play with 2 to 4 people.
Was it Diddy's Island?
Can't remember.
Yeah. Voiced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, so he just died then? That's a bit of a shame.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
All right then. Oh, there's one more minute. There's just 22 more seconds. That's it, isn't it? Just credit. Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. That was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Guess I'm. Oh crap! Where's George gone?
Yeah.
I thought the game.
Hit
Yes,
the wrong button.
Didn't realise. Yeah, I thought it'd be physical.
What would be physical?
The Mario Kart game instead of it just being digital with the Switch.
Yeah, it's digital for the actual linking with the console. Like my Animal Crossing was digital with my Switch, but when the actual you will be able to get a physical release.
Yeah, I was going to
if you bought it separately.
I'll just quickly say my overall thoughts. It looks pretty good. It looks great. Like, you know, you got the Mario Kart World game, which looks absolutely brilliant. That Metroid one looks pretty badass. The Donkey Kong one looks badass. The Mario Party one looks all right.
The one looks good as well.
The re-releases of the GameCube games look great. That's all I have to say before we move on to the couple segments. GC.
Nintendo have my money. That is all.
All right then. Well, that's what GC said. So that's what GC said. So we're going to go on to a this or an MG. Then we'll do. Actually, no, we'll do yes no first. All right then. So how much to go to Liam's work and do the can with him around his shop? So you got to go.
Give me the price.
£3.
Yes.
What a legend! Fair play. I'll do it for a low price as well because it'd just be funny to have Liam in that situation.
I'll do it for £4 so I can go and buy a pack of Pokemon cards while I was there.
Yeah. Do they sell Pokemon cards at the works, do they?
No, but they sell them a game, so just go downstairs.
Yeah. I'd do it for free, to be honest. I might even pay £1 to do it. All right, then. So the next one is this or an MG. So this is a good twist, okay? So this is a special trick one. This or your 3 MGs that you've had loads of work done to. So 5 anime women that you get to pick come into the 4th dimension and will live with you forever, do whatever you want and have a laugh. You get to pick. But the only price is that when they all spawn in this world, all 3 MGs are getting smashed to bits by them. And then after they've done that, you get to basically have a laugh with them all and do whatever you want.
Can I rebuild the cars?
Afterwards, yeah. But they've been smashed to bits and you're going to have to pay all the money again.
Deal.
So you pick the anime people over the 3 MGs.
Well, if I can rebuild them, then that's a win-win.
But what if your dad goes ballistic at you and says, "George, you fucking idiot! Why did you let that happen? Oh, you moron!"
I'll blame it on you because you're the one who made it happen.
No, I didn't make it happen. You chose to have the anime.
Well, yes, you did, because you're the one who gave him the question in the first place.
No, you chose.
You're the genie. You granted the wish.
No, I didn't grant any. George, so basically, well, you can just eat your way out of anything anyway, so you've got nothing to worry about. So.
That's why I can blame it on you.
No, I'd say something to do with me. He accepted the wish. Anyway, so I can't believe you picked against the MGs. That is amazing. I found your kryptonite, but
mate, I could have my own harem.
I know. Well,
I'd be unstoppable.
No, well, you'd be happy. You'd probably be happy.
I'd be the most.
No, George would be happy for a bit of time, but you wouldn't be unstoppable. Bad things can still go wrong.
But they could go out wrong, but I'd be happy. The world could be nuked, and I'd be happy.
Which
I die covered in pit.
No. If George picked really powerful ones, like if he picked like Mount Lady and bloody, I don't know, like those powerful anime characters, and that he's sorted, isn't he? Actually, yeah, you would be sorted. Which ones would you pick then?
Oh, well, Junker's only one.
What she's use is she?
What? But she's a zombie. She could survive.
Oh yeah, she
and bring me back as a zombie.
Well, wouldn't you want to pass on and go to the afterlife? You want to live for ages?
No, I could rule like a dystopian Earth.
All right. So you pick Junko. Who else?
What's powerful ones?
You can pick Pokemon as
Risk
well.
memory.
What's the anime ladies didn't know? Are there any lady Pokemon?
Well, if you want me to read out what a Vaporeon can do.
Oh no, we're
then,
all right. We'll save that for
right.
your podcast.
I think I've said it on my podcast already. Yeah, it's a risk memory. It's a hard one. Probably I'm using something like really powerful.
What about that one you showed me the other day? Who is a fangirl of those 3 hero ladies?
Not. Well, she wouldn't like me, would she?
Why not?
It's women she likes. Like you literally.
No, I thought she swings
So
for both. I thought she swings for both.
I don't know. Well, not her now. He's like really powerful now.
What about some of the My Hero characters like Mount Lane? Want to get her on your list?
No.
What about other My Hero characters? What's the one what's the voice actress you met? What about her character?
Osako. Yeah, let's do that one then as number 4.
She's got your back.
But she can make you float.
I thought she's more powerful. Oh, okay.
I think she is, but I'm a few seasons behind.
Mm.
Who else would I get? I'm trying to think of like really powerful ones. Hang on, let me have a look at my list.
Oh, dearie me. I shouldn't have asked who you would have picked. Pity's sake. George, we need to wrap this up. I gotta go, mate. George. What being on the dime looks like. I have the power. Oh, we can't see. GC's gone blank. Right, can you just wrap this up?
Emma user.
All right, is that it then? Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who the Emmy user was, but okay.
But she's as powerful as the devil. So
that's a bit scary. You don't want some evil person, do you?
Well, it's better than having a femboy Hitler.
What are you on about, femboy Hitler? Oh, I don't even want to know. Let's leave that there then. Hope you've enjoyed the reaction to the Switch 2 Direct. Sorry, the Nintendo Direct reaction. Sorry, the Nintendo Direct Switch 2 reaction. Thank you for watching, GC. Thank you for watching, Liam.
Are you drunk?
No, I've only had like one Corona. Thank you for joining, GC, and thank you for sticking around and watching, Liam.
Just watch now. He'll get up and start stumbling about.
All right, she's watching it. Any final thoughts?
Go and watch Liam's reaction and my reactions if you want as well.
Okay. Any final? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah. And now I've got to have him. Thanks for James.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later then, everyone. Have a good one. Peace.